A technology problem caused some major headaches for United Airlines this morning. The airline asked the FAA to issue a nationwide ground stop for all United flights, and that was because of some sort of tech issue. We just learned in the last few minutes, United said that ground stop is lifted. The FAA was holding all flights at their departure airport. It did not affect any flights already in the air. And we do want to take a look at FlightAware's misery map at this hour. We know the airline canceled 7 flights nationwide so far and delayed another 85. We're working on learning more about what exactly this tech issue was. We're going to bring you those updates right here on air and online on our website, 9news.com. Thank you for joining us today for 9 News at Noon. I am Erica Lopez. Developing news right now. The recently fired former McAuliffe Middle School principal filed a federal lawsuit against Denver Public Schools. Kurt Dennis accuses the district of violating his right to free speech. The district fired Dennis earlier this year after he spoke out about security concerns with 9 News. That was all following a shooting at East High School. The district says he violated student privacy laws. In that interview, Dennis said he and staff members were doing the same kind of pat-downs without training. In a news conference, school board members accused Dennis of violating district policy by locking students in a room at McAuliffe. The school board said the administration locked up students of color. In about 1 hour, we will hear from Dennis's lawyers about his lawsuit. We'll, of course, get you more updates on that coming up on 9 News at 4 o'clock later today with Tom and Alex. Today, the man accused of killing a Jefferson County canine is set to face a judge. Eduardo Romero faces 8 charges, including aggravated cruelty to animals, car theft, and resisting arrest. In February, Golden police say they found Romero slumped over in a car. Officers tried to break the windows to get him out, but they say he tried to hit their cars before running off. Canine Graffiti chased him and was shot. The arraignment hearing is set for 2 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, we want to take a live look at Boulder over the Flatirons, and we are just seeing that blue sky. Going to be a really nice Tuesday. It might feel like your Monday. A lot of people were off for Labor Day, but if you are going to be headed out this lunch hour, we've got Greg Perez in the house breaking down the forecast. Much cooler than yesterday, but still going to feel really nice out there.
Yeah, and Erica, it was very cool this morning as well. Temperatures were down into the upper 40s, lower 50s. Haven't seen something like that for a couple of months. Let's dive into that right now. The low temperature this morning at Denver International Airport at around 48 degrees once again. This is the coolest morning since June 17th, which was 47 degrees, so it's been a couple months since we have seen that. Let's bring you over Boulder again because it is just so nice outside. Temperatures making their way into the 70s this afternoon, 74 degrees in Denver. Good afternoon, Kremling. We're sitting at 63 degrees, middle to upper 60s in Eagle, middle to lower 70s out towards Grand Junction. All this is done under mostly sunny skies, maybe a few clouds as shown over Boulder, but otherwise things are looking really nice this afternoon. Our high temperature, as Erica said, a little bit cooler than yesterday. We're not going to be into the 90s. We're only going to be in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Feeling more and more like fall. And of course, a couple of days ago was the start of meteorological fall, so Mother Nature's giving us just a little bit of a taste on that. And we're going to be back into the upper 80s and lower 90s, of course, as we head through much of this week into this weekend. But for more on that, I'm going to be coming back in just a few minutes to talk about it.
All right, Greg, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you real soon. Crews in Jefferson County are looking into how a wildfire started. Monday, several families had to evacuate their homes because of it. It started around 3:30 on top of Rainbow Hill, that's just north of I-70 and the community of El Rancho. It was smoldering on the hillside, but with the wind and dry conditions, deputies evacuated some homes on Summit Ranch Drive. Firefighters with Foothills Fire Protection tell us they had it fully contained in just about 2 hours. People on Summit Ranch Drive are able to go back home, but firefighters are asking them to be on alert in case that fire flares up again. Right now, Aurora police are looking for the driver in a hit-and-run crash that left several people hurt. The crash was last night on Buckley Road and Pagosa Way, that's in southeast Aurora. Police tell us a red Honda Civic crashed into another car. The people in the car got out and ran away, and police think they were teenagers. One of the victims went to the hospital and the other refused medical treatment. A family says their 10-year-old daughter is now paralyzed after an off-duty Jeffco deputy crashed into their car. The crash report says the deputy was going 70 miles per hour on I-70 when he hit them. Lucy Harris's dad, Peter, says they were stopped in traffic when the crash happened. Lucy was in the back seat. Colorado State Patrol says the deputy was distracted. The driver is facing a misdemeanor traffic offense for careless driving causing bodily injury, but Peter does not think that is enough.
So I don't think it's just merely careless. I think it's reckless. I think he chose to put his attention on something else for an extended period of time, knowing what the risks are. You know, Lucy's really the only one who's dealing with the consequences of this right now. She's the one who has to live her life like this for the rest of her days.
The penalties for this misdemeanor traffic offense are 6 to 18 months in county jail and up to a $5,000 fine. A court appearance is scheduled for next week. We asked the deputy for comment, but we have not heard back. Today is the Texas State Senate impeachment trial of suspended Attorney General Ken Paxton. In the last 10 minutes, we've learned the AG will not have to testify. Paxton has pleaded not guilty. He is only the third official to be impeached in the state's history. We want to take a look right now is what we're looking at, rather, is those proceedings that are happening. He faces 20 articles of impeachment, including alleged obstruction of justice, abuse of public trust, and bribery. He's described the allegations as a politically motivated sham. A 2/3 majority is required in the Republican-controlled Senate to remove officials from office. New this noon, a federal court blocked Alabama's redrawn congressional map. The Supreme Court ordered the state to add another majority black district. The map approved only included one majority black district. The 3-judge panel said it was disturbed with Alabama's actions. White voters make up the majority in 6 of the state's 7 congressional districts, but 27% of the state's population is black. The judges have ordered a special masters to submit 3 new proposed maps by September 25th.